Ladies and gentlemen, welcome tonight for a quarterfinal playoff game between the visitors, the Pendleton Buckaroos, and your Grande Tigers. Fans, each November during athletic events closest to Veterans Day, more than 10,000 high schools and millions of Americans honor those who have served our current or currently serving our country. At this time, we ask all veterans who served our new branch of the U.S. Armed Forces, please rise so we may recognize you with a round of applause from those who you've helped defend. Give a round of applause, please. We are certain your service has come with many sacrifices, and we thank you and your families each and every day. Words are not enough to express the gratitude we hold in our hearts for your service. We now ask you, fans, please join the veterans and rise for a moment of silence as we honor the members of all 6 branches of the United States Armed Forces who paid the ultimate sacrifice in defense of our country. We salute those who have lost their lives with a moment of silence. Thank you. Please remain standing. Please remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. The Grande High School marching band. Fans, we ask you please welcome to the midfield the Grand Mayor-elect Justin Rock, who will be performing tonight's coin toss. Justin served the United States Marine Corps from 1994 to 1998 as a borderman in the line of platoon. Visited 22 countries while serving before the age of 22. Justin, we thank you for your service to our country. Bird, Pendleton will receive to start the game. Thank you, Justin Rock, for your service.
Welcome, Friday Night Lights, Community Stadium in LaGrande, Oregon, OSAA 4A quarterfinals, LaGrande and Pendleton. It's a rematch. LaGrande went over to Pendleton a few weeks ago on senior night and upset the number 2 Buckaroos at the rodeo grounds. LaGrande scored 2 early defensive touchdowns in that game. A little bit different conditions tonight. It's 32 degrees here at Community Stadium. It's cold, but it's not wet. LaGrande set to kick. Oh, that's pinned inside the 10 for LaGrande there. Nice kick. He probably should have just let that go out of bounds. Really. Would have been a penalty on LaGrande. LaGrande comes into this game 8-2. They beat Cascade last week right here. Pendleton comes into the game 8-2 as well. Last week they beat Staten in Pendleton in the first round, 41-20. This is an old school rivalry rekindled. Pendleton dropped back down to 4A this year, and they were in 5A. LaGrande and Pendleton used to be in the IMC back in when 4A was the top level in Oregon back in the days, and this was a huge rivalry, and it's back. This is not a typical play-by-play broadcast, so, you know, tune in or chip in. Let me know where you're watching, who you're watching. We're going to have some fun here tonight. This is 2 really good football teams. It's cold. Dennis Courier in the Facebook feed says dumb play. I agree. He should have let that go. Mike Nichols says, let's go Tigers. Jackie and Dave Fox say, let's go Tigers. Penalty on that play by Pendleton. Just getting settled in here. Like I said, let me know. We do not have a score yet, Brenda Gold. Oh, wow. Wow, right off the bat. Meyer Whitmore starts off the game exactly how it started in Pendleton. LaGrande touchdown, defensive. Wow. Wow. That was phenomenal. Touchdown does work, doesn't it? It really does. Meyer Whitmore. This is exactly how the game in Pendleton started. LaGrande scored on the opening drive on a fumble recovery for a touchdown. Remley on for the extra point here. Kick is up, and it's good. 7-0 Tigers. 6 seconds into the game. 11:54 left in the first quarter. Vicky Weatherman Hartel on the Facebook feed says, hi, go Tigers, watching Caden Nelson. Grandma Vicky. Sandra Staub says, let's go Tigers. Us Staubs watching from home, I don't blame you, it's cold. Dennis Kerr says, that looks familiar, it does. Helen Tucker says, go Tigers. Mike Nichols, I was only asking for a safety, but I'll take the touchdown. Melissa Andrews says, yahoo. That was quick. Right off, there's my man, my armchair quarterback, Bud Forrest is in the house. He says, go Tigers. Players to watch tonight for LaGrande on offense. Jay Scow, #1 wide receiver. I think we need to watch Sam Chachas this week. Last week he showed up big time. And then Logan Williams, #2, the quarterback, of course. On the defensive side, 66, Jared Armstrong. 77, Meyer Whitmore, who just had the touchdown. And last week, who showed up big time on the defensive line, #51, Kenai Huff. The players to watch on Pendleton on the offensive side of the ball is the quarterback, Jackson Davis. He can sling it. And then #32, the running back, who is a downhill runner, and he's fast and he's tough to tackle, Peyton Lambert. Kickoff to about the 20 there for Pendleton. They'll start 1st and 10, 11:54 left in the first quarter. 7-0 LeGrande. Dustin Caratello says, "What's up, Dodgy? What's up, Dustin? How are you?" Nice play. Armstrong on the tackle there. Nice play there. 2nd and 11, 11:32 and counting left in the first quarter. John Chambers says it's a great day to be a fighting Tiger. That's it, John Chambers. That's right. That's right. Arlie Anderson says, "Let's go, LG."
Davis's pass is complete to Lucas Benching.
Dennis Courier on the Facebook feed is watching from Prescott Valley, Arizona.
David Sane.
Like I said, not a traditional play-by-play. Let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. Mike Fowler's watching from Oklahoma, lived out there for a bit, and the kids went to the Grande. 3rd and 7 here for the Buckaroos. 10:47 left in the first quarter. LeGrande scored quick in the first 6 seconds on a fumble recovery touchdown by Meyer Whitmore, and we're up 7-0. Pendleton will throw on 3rd down. And it looks like he got just about enough for the first down. Yeah, first down, Pendleton. Randy Winterton on the Facebook feed says, "One more time, defense, let's go." There is not a lot of people out here tonight. I'm going to tell you that. It is cold. It's 32 degrees right now, but it feels like it's about 10 out there. Tanya says, "Thank you, Bennett, for filling in for me. I'm at home watching from Roku." Uh-oh, Lambert breaks free. This is what I said we had to watch out for right here. The speed of Pendleton on this.
Peyton Lambert down the right side. Chase Cal runs it down near the 10-yard line.
Lambert will get down inside the 10, right about the 10 there. 1st and 10 Bucks, 9:52 left in the quarter. We're getting the camera figured out here. First and 10 here for the Bucks. Davis in the shotgun. There's a whistle on the play. Yeah, Dennis Courier on the Facebook feed said that dude is fast. He is fast, and you didn't get to see that in Pendleton because it was wet and it was on grass. But on this turf here and it being dry, you're gonna get to see the speed of Pendleton and Peyton Lambert. Angie Waverly says, "Let's go Tigers" on the Facebook feed. After the penalty here, it's going to be 1st and 15 for the Buckaroos. Patty Cribbs, the MC on the Facebook feed says, "Go #32, Lambert." Big stop there for the Tigers. Jared Armstrong. Wow, dude, he gets in there so fast. Wow. Zach Kimball says, "Come on, camera guy, focus." I'm saying the same thing. Don't worry. But give him a little break. He's new on operating the camera in here. He's a fill-in. He's going to get it. We got this. 2nd and 22, 9:15 left in the first quarter. 7-0 Tigers. That was a huge play there by Jared Armstrong. I'm predicting Jared Armstrong is the GOL Defensive Player of the Year. I'll just say that right now. I don't know when it comes out or if it's come out yet, but he's my Defensive Player of the Year. Nice, another huge play by the defense right there. This defensive front for the Tigers is just real good.
Armstrong and Huff there for the Tigers.
Armstrong, Huff, Sherry Solwood, Hadassah, Mason Wolcott's cousin and Aunt Sherry rooting on the Tigers from Washington. Go Tigers. Third and 21 here for the Bucks. It's a big amount of yards to get here for the Bucks. They're not in field goal range right now, so they got 2 down. Oh, that's going to get picked. That's intercepted in the end zone by
intercepted by
Caden Nelson on the interception. It'll be a touchback. Bring it back out to the 20. First and 10 with Grande. 8:11 left in the first quarter. Big play there by Caden Nelson. Big play. You saw it right there on the replay. I mean, that ball was basically thrown to him. First and 10 here for the Tigers. Dennis Courier on the Facebook feed says defense wins championships. Randy Winterton says attaboy. Mike Nichols, nice job defense, bend but don't break. Logan Williams on the keeper. Get out to about the 42. Nice carry there by Williams. First down for the Tigers. 8:01. Jasmine York says, go number 72, Saxton on the Facebook feed. First and 10 Tigers, 7:44 left in the first quarter. Fred and Mary Fields, Fields' grandparents and sister here in Indy, yelling loudly for the Tigers. Williams will keep again here. You're going to see a lot of that today. That's a big part of this LeGrande offense. Logan Williams on the quarterback draw, quarterback keeper. You're going to see a lot of that today. Another first down for the Tigers. Oh, no. It's about second and about 3. John Arioldi says, go Bucks. Thanks. Rhonda Calhoun says, go Logan. Vicky Weatherman Hartel says, good job, Caden Nelson. For those of you guys just tuning in, let me know who you're watching and where you're watching from. Second and 4, 6:53 left in the first quarter. Scow on the sweep. You're going to see that a few times tonight, too. Scow will pick up the first down there for the Tigers and get into Buckaroo territory. First and 10 Tigers, 6:43 left in the first quarter. They're on about the Pendleton 44. 7-0. Jordan Lambert says, go Bucks. Number 55 put in some work on the Facebook feed. Tigers up 7-0 after an early fumble recovery for a touchdown by Meyer Whitmore. Williams is going to keep on the first down play for the Tigers. It's not going to get much there. Brian Stave says, go Tigers, beat those Bucks, watching from Olympia. Audrey May says, go LeGrande Tigers. And I'm going to tell you about Hobby Habit in LeGrande. The Hobby Habit in LeGrande has something for everyone. Tabletop games, Traxxas RC, Lego, puzzles, models, disc golf equipment, STEM supplies, and more. Go check out the Hobby Habit just for the fun of it. 411 First Street, LeGrande. They have a deal going on right now for RC cars, too, so go in there and check it out. 2nd and 9 here for the Tigers. 5:52 left in the first quarter. Pendleton's going to bring some pressure here. Josh Collins there with the catch. Not much there. Get a couple on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Tigers. Marilyn McFarland, the Roku info. Go to your Roku. Go to the search bar. Type in EOALIVE. Search. You'll see our logo on our channel. Click on it. It'll be the first box that comes up. Will be our live content, and you'll see it right there. Don't click on this, however. This James Rodriguez, I'm blocking it. I mean, obviously, if you're on the feed, you don't want to click on something taking you away from it. Logan Williams on the carry there. He'll get about 4 or 5 on the carry. I mean, I think we're in go for it territory right now. You're way out of field goal range. I believe the Tigers go for this. Cammie Jensen says, go Tigers. Number 3, Sam Chachis. Marilyn McFarland, thank you. You're welcome, Marilyn, no problem. 4th and 2, 4:31 left in the first quarter. 7-0 Tigers, and we're going to go for it here. Williams in the gun. He's going to keep. It looks like he's going to be short. Big defensive stand there for the Bucks. And they'll take over on downs at about their own 37. I'm going to tell you about Grays West Funeral Home. Grays West & Co. Pioneer Chapel is renowned after more than 90 years of excellence. They provide unparalleled personal service, unmatched facilities, and guaranteed value to every family that calls upon their family. 1500 Dewey Avenue, Baker City, 541-523-3677 or grayswestco.com. Emily Gilsdorf says, Bucks number 55, ooh la la. This, are you trying to turn my Facebook football feed into a dating site? First down carry by the Bucks. Doesn't get much. Actually, it's a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12, 3:58 left in the first quarter, 7-0. Tony Justice on the Facebook feed says, watching from Arizona. Kristen Cruz says, thank you again for the coverage of the game. For those of us not tough enough to brave it. It's cold. Yeah, it is cold. Little sweep here for the Bucks. Goes to Chas Corbett.
David Sane pushed it out of bounds. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Dana London says Logan is a beast. 3rd and 4 for the Bucks. 3:24 left in the first quarter. LeGrand with an early 7-0 lead here. Community Stadium. It's about 32 degrees. Jess Roberts on the Facebook feed says, "Go, let's go Tigers." Big defensive stop there for this Tigers defensive front. Lambert goes nowhere on the 3rd down carry. 4th and 3. Looks like the Bucks are going to punt here from their own 43.
Back. Formation.
Punt's going to go out of bounds. It'll be LeGrand ball. 2:42 left in the first quarter. Grand Ron Retirement Residence. Grand Ron Retirement is here to support residents with their needs. They offer a variety of innovative, life-enriching activities and events designed to stimulate the mind, body, and soul at every stage of life. Go to their website or call 541-250-3313. Grand Ron Retirement and Assisted Living. 1st and 10 from their own 40. 7-0 Tigers with the ball. 2:42 left in the first quarter here. Williams will put a guy in motion. That guy will be Jay Scow, and he'll get a few on the carry. Get out of bounds at about the 45. It'll be 2nd and 5 Tigers. This is not a traditional play-by-play, as everybody, well, most of you know. Let me know who you're watching, where you're watching from. Ted Thorpe says on the Facebook feed, Go LeGrand, watching from Des Moines, Iowa. Thanks for broadcasting. We got people watching all over the country in here. It's pretty awesome. This Tigers team, it's the quarterfinals. There's 8 teams left in the state. Your LeGrand Tigers are number 2 right now. Pendleton's number 7. The winner of this goes to the semis. 2nd and 5 here. Williams will keep. He's got a little bit of space, and he's going to get out to about the 43-yard line. Pendleton 43 for a first down for the Tigers. 2:25 left in the first quarter. 32 degrees here at Community Stadium. Friday night lights. It's clear. I mean, if it wasn't so cold, it would be a beautiful night. Williams in the gun here. He's going to keep. Carmen and Julia McKeag on the Facebook feed says, Carmen, Amanda, and Ryan in the end zone cheering for Sam. Tell Mav, Doddsy says, what's up? Mav's my dude. 2nd and 9, a minute 36 left in the quarter. Williams in the gun here. He's in trouble. Good play there. Get it out of bounds. What's the flag for? There's a flag all the way over here on this side of the field. There's no way that's intentional grounding. He is well outside of the box. We'll see what they say here. The guy on the close side of the field over here by the LeGrand sideline threw the flag. I have no idea. Angie Waverly, Will, Rose, and Angie watching from Disneyland. Go Jarrett and the Tigers. It's probably warm there. It's not here. Brent Moulton says, let's go LeGrand from Scottsdale, Arizona. Caleb Sampson, the Maya, watching on the Roku channel with Missy. Flag is going to go against LeGrand.
Looks like we have an illegal block on the Tigers.
An illegal block?
35-yard line.
Huh. Your number 1 team in NAIA volleyball, Eastern Oregon University, plays tonight at 7:30 at Quinn Coliseum. They will be taking on the Bushnell Beacons, and it's the semifinals. If they win tonight, tomorrow they play in the CCC Champions. They are the regular season CCC champs, and they've already notched their bid to the national tournament, but they haven't won the CCC championship tourney since 2016, and they've only ever won it once, so we want them to get this. It was a helmet-to-helmet personal foul. Interesting. Williams will carry it there on 2nd and 31.
Williams up the middle. Brought down to 45.
It'll be 3rd and 21 Tigers. 56 minutes left in the quarter. Shane Robinson says, go Peyton Lambert. Seven nothing LeGrand here. Haley Fagan says, go Bucks. Josephine Reiner watches every week. Go Tigers from Juneau, Alaska. Timeout on the field. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. 3rd and 21 here for the Tigers. Williams is going to throw. Oh, he's got Chachis. Oh, it's picked off. Off the tip. Benito Jennings with the interception for Pendleton. Tough bounce there for the Tigers. Carol Knopp says, "Go Tigers" on the Facebook feed. Mike Fowler, it's 32 in here in Yukon, Oklahoma on the Facebook feed. It's 32 here too. 1st and 10 Bucks, 50 seconds left in the first quarter. 7-0 Tigers. Jackson Davis for the Bucks is going to go. Oh, he gets wrapped up in the backfield, and there's a plethora of Tigers there, and that'll be a sack for the Tigers. Great play there by Jack Sunderman. Kurt Case says, "Benito, what a pick." We watched the replay here, see who the first one was there because I missed it. David Sane was the first one there for the Tigers. He's just coming back off of an injury. Kimberly and David Westonsko on the Facebook feed says they're watching from your warm home in LeGrande. That's what a lot of people are doing, Kimberly. 2nd and 14, end of the first quarter. Tigers up 7-0. We're going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back after this.
Want to keep yourself informed with relevant news and events in Eastern Oregon but don't have much time on your hands? Well, here on EO Live, we pay attention to what's happening in Eastern Oregon and deliver the news in 2 minutes or less on our evening news roundup. You can expect to get your news delivered right to your Facebook and Instagram feed every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. We'll keep you in tune with Eastern Oregon, and you can count on that. EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku. Here in Eastern Oregon, we're blessed to live in such a wonderful area, and though it may seem mild-mannered, there's actually quite a lot that goes on in this area. And apparently, there's 2 dinguses who happen to be here that are actually crazy enough to get up at the crack of dawn to talk about it. Tune in to AM Live on EOA with Brent and Dodsey, featuring special guests, weather, sports, news, and more, every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m., only on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Community Stadium, LeGrande, Oregon, OSAA quarterfinals, football, 4A. 2nd and 14 here for the Bucks. Quick pass.
Biggest pass is complete.
Lucas benching with the reception. I think I got that right. Rhonda Calhoun on the Facebook feed says, "Screaming for our Tigers from my warm home in LeGrande too." 3rd and 6, 11:37 left in the half. LeGrande's holding on to the early score, 7-point lead. This is a non-traditional play-by-play. I don't really do play-by-play. I just kind of hang out with you guys and chat. Timeout on the field. We're going to take a break. We'll be back.
Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people, with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Welcome back, Community Stadium. It's a cold night, November. It's definitely November in Eastern Oregon. On the Facebook feed, Lori Christensen Bagford says, "Watching from Utah, let's go Bucks." There's a flag on the 3rd down play by the Bucks. We'll see what it is. From where the flag came out, it's got to be against Pendleton. False start on the Bucks. We'll walk it back 5. I'm going to tell you about Grand Ronde Hospital. Grand Ronde Hospital in LeGrande has started their 90,000 plus square foot surgical expansion to improve the surgical services that they offer to the Grand Ronde Valley and Eastern Oregon. Please check out the wide variety of special services that they offer at grh.org. Jill and Milton Fletcher on the Facebook feed say, thank you so much for this live action. Go Bucks. 3rd and 11, Pendleton, 11-21. Davis rolls out. That's going to be incomplete there, it looks like. Yeah, that's going to bring up 4th down for Pendleton. Debbie Sloan says, go Tigers. Dion Chandler, what's up, my man? Dion says, good game calling, Dodds. I appreciate it. Thank you, Dion. 4th and 11 Bucks here, 11:15 left in the half.
Getting back to Pendleton. After receiving the shot, the Tigers.
Not a great punt by Pendleton, but it takes a Pendleton bounce, and it's going to be down right about the 20, 21-yard line. Yeah, I mean, that was a great bounce for the Bucks there because that punt was not very good. LeGrand will take over on their own 20. 1st and 10, 11 minutes and 2 seconds left in the half. LeGrand still holding on to that 7-0 lead. They scored with 6 seconds into the game. 6 seconds into the game. A defensive touchdown by Meyer Whitmore, and it's been a turnover on downs and a couple punts since then. The 1st down carry by Fields will get about a yard.
Fields with the carry.
Robert Wayne Markham says, go Tigers. Danielle Lindsay on the Facebook feed says, go Tigers from the school board in Portland. Paul Anders says, go Tigers. County Commissioner Paul Anders watching the football game. Humberto Villagomez says, vamos Tigers. 2nd and 7, 10:23 left in the quarter. Not much again there for Fields on the carry.
Fields with the carry.
Dennis Courier said, ground game is going to decide this one. On the, agree 100%. I mean, that's the definite truth, Dennis. 3rd and 8, 9:57 left in the half. Looking at the Tigers to possibly air this one out. Let's try to get Chachis or Scow in space and make something happen here. Pendleton's in man coverage with no safety help on the outside. Oh, and they go over the middle. Weird decision there. That'll bring up 4th down for the Tigers, and they're going to punt here. Tap That Growlers in LeGrand offers 40 taps of hard cider, beer, kombucha, and brewed root beer. With a full menu including brick oven pizza, Tap That also offers an adults-only area with Oregon lottery and a custom-made shuffleboard table. Tap That Growlers, downtown LeGrand. 4th down here for the Tigers, 9:37 left in the quarter. Nice punt there. Oh, he touched it. LeGrand, Jared Armstrong with the recovery. He's still, wait. Why do we have a whistle? Oh, no, don't tell me the refs are going to take this away from LeGrand. Replay that for me. Let's watch this. No, let's watch this. Oh, it clearly touched him. Wow. It clearly touched him. It changed directions. Wow. Well, you're hearing it here from the fans. I mean, that's tough. It's a tough break for LeGrand. 1st and 10 Bucks, 9:23 left in the quarter from the LeGrand 46. Big stop there by Kenai Huff. Lambert on the carry for the Bucks, and he goes nowhere. That's a tough break for the Tigers there. I mean, it looked clear to me that that ball changed directions after it hit the Pendleton player, but I'm not a ref and I'm not on the field, so 8:55 left in the quarter. After the loss of 2 by the carry, on the carry by Lambert, it'll be 2nd and 12 here for the Bucks. Davis is going to throw. Great coverage there. Great coverage. Great coverage. Big hit by Griffin McEmoyle. Brings up 3rd down for the Bucks. Humberto Villagomez on the Facebook feed says, wow, poor call. I agree. Kobe Meyer says, horrible call. That's a Baker guy agreeing. He's my boy, though. He's a LeGrand guy turned Baker guy, Kobe Meyer. Mike Nichols says, can't be any more clear. They missed that one. You know, it happens. They don't have the replay right there with them. 3rd and 12 Bucks. Davis is going to throw again here. Oh, nice hit there on. Oh, they're going to call a penalty on that. He was clearly in bounds. Oh, this is. Wow. Wow. They're going to call a penalty on Sane there. You better pick that flag up. Let me see that one more time. Let's watch this again. Joan Scout says, go Tigers. Joan watching. Wow, that is not a penalty on any football field. That's a good hit. He's in bounds. He was not out of bounds. They need to pick that flag up. Yeah, they picked it up. That's a great call by the refs. They made that right. Yep. Yeah, thank you, Kirk Case. Kirk Case says, I'm a Pendleton fan, but that is not a late hit. It was not. It was very clear. It was clean. It wasn't helmet to helmet. It was a good job by the refs to make that right here. We want this to be refed as well as possible. This is a big game. I mean, it's a rivalry game. It's the state quarterfinals for playoffs. The refs have to make that right, and they did. Great job by the refs here on the field. 4th and 4 Pendleton, 8:33 left in the 2nd quarter. They're going to go for it here. Inside middle handoff. Oh, wow. Meyer Whitmore with a huge play. I'm telling you, this Tiger defensive line is just, they come to play every week. Kirk Case on the Facebook feed says, if anything, it was a little soft. Yeah. Turnover on downs by the Bucks. 1st and 10, LeGrand from their own 40. 8:25 left in the quarter. Dennis Courier says, nice on the Facebook feed. Yeah, man. Wow. Mike Fowler says, great stop. Big time play by big time guys, man. Meyer Whitmore had the strip recovery for a touchdown early in the game, and then he comes through right there and makes another big play for the Tigers. Logan Williams will keep it on the 1st down. He's got room. Logan Williams gets out of bounds after about a 25-yard carry into Bucks territory. Kobe Meyer says that guy is an animal, talking about Meyer Whitmore. Mike Rudy says, great stop. Mike Rudy, what's up, my man? Bob Ployer says, LeGrand defensive line is a handful. Yes, they are. This play is going to come back, unfortunately, holding on the Tigers. So we'll walk it back 5. It'll be 1st and 15. 8:16 left in the half. 7-0 Tigers. B&K Auto Salvage in LeGrand is Grand Ronde Valley's only full-service auto recycling yard offering domestic and foreign auto parts. Contact them for all your used auto parts needs and scrap metal removal. Locations in LeGrand and Baker City. Go see my man, Jake Hansen, the Junkyard Dog, out at B&K Auto Salvage. Sierra Lee Ann Howerton Lavelle, repping our GOL well boys on the Facebook feed. Dennis Courier says, looks like this play will work all night. Scow gets the 1st down carry, and he'll lose a couple yards on that play. It'll be 2nd and 18 from their own 32. 7:39 and counting left in the half. 32 degrees, Community Stadium tonight in LeGrand, Oregon. OSAA 4A quarterfinals, Grande and Pendleton. Wow, I mean this rekindles an old rivalry. It's awesome. I love it. Williams will keep it here. He's got room.
Williams on the right side.
Nice play there by Williams, and he'll get out to about his own 46. It'll be 3rd and 4. Melissa Andrews on the Facebook feed says, go number 34, Chili Bean. That is, that's Caratello, 34, Chili Bean. Randy Winterton on the Facebook feed says, nice run. Big 3rd down right here for the Tigers. They run that little inside screen. He's got room. Uh-oh. Chachis has got room on the outside. Great play. Little pop screen there for the Tigers. Big play. Chachis will get down inside the 20, and it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers. 6:21 left in the half. Jordan DeWitt on the Facebook feed says, let's go Tigers. I'm going to tell you about Rockin' Sons. You saw him out here in the middle of the field. He's our new mayor-elect. Rockin' Sons have 50 years of experience of providing quality tires and automotive services, and they pride themselves on being there for their customers night or day. They are a Napa Auto Care Center and provide 25-hour towing. East end of Adams and LeGrand. Go CJB and the boys. 1st and 10 Tigers, 6:21 left in the half. They're holding on to a 7-0 lead. Williams in the gun here. He's going to keep it. Uh-oh, he's taking that to the house. That's going to be a touchdown, Tigers. Big time touchdown there. No, Williams goes into the end zone untouched. Great blocking up front. Big touchdown there for the Tigers.
15-yard touchdown run by Logan Williams.
Remily on for the extra point here for the Tigers. Williams will hold. Dennis Courier says, all right, Kevin Reed, my man, go Tigers. Kick is up, and it's good. 14-0 Tigers, 6:15 left in the half. We're going to go to a commercial. We'll be right back after this.
My name is Jean Williamson. I started Evermine Labels along with my husband David back in 2000. We got an order a day for about a year, and then things started to pick up. We print sheet labels and roll labels. The sheet labels are for someone who's made a batch of strawberry jam, or someone who wants to put labels on wedding favors. We also print roll labels, and that's for large customers. Say a vineyard that makes thousands of bottles of wine. We print all different kinds of labels.
Want to keep yourself informed with relevant news and events in Eastern Oregon but don't have much time on your hands? Well, here on EO Alive, we pay attention to what's happening in Eastern Oregon and deliver the news in 2 minutes or less on our evening news roundup. You can expect to get your news delivered right to your Facebook and Instagram feed every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. We'll keep you in tune with Eastern Oregon, and you can count on that. EO Alive, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Welcome back, Community Stadium, LeGrand, Oregon. Friday Night Lights, 14-0 Tigers over the Pendleton Bucks. Little squib kick here by LeGrand. Not much happening there on the return for the Bucks. On the Facebook feed, Rhonda Calhoun says, Tigers War, Marilyn McFarland has a bunch of emojis. Carmen Julia McCaig says, woo, Sam, they're sitting out there. Tell my boy Max what's up. Jackie and Dave Fox say, way to go, Pickle. Nice run. Sheldon Sherrard says, what's up, Dodds? Go Tigers from Utah. Let's go. 1st and 10 Bucks here from their own 30. 6:10 left in the half. This Tiger defensive front has been stellar so far. Meyer Whitmore with a huge fumble recovery for a touchdown and a big stop. Little screen play there for the Bucks.
Davis' pass is complete to Jennings. Logan Williams, the first time for the air, assisted with Whitmore. Getting about 4, brings up 2nd and 6.
Benito Jennings on the catch there. Get about 4. 2nd and 6 for the Bucks here. 5:45 and counting left in the half. Melissa Andrews on the Facebook says, yeah, 34 throwing in a single leg. Danielle Lindsay says, good job, boys. Pendleton will throw here. He's got his guy on the outside. It'll be Jennings again for the Bucks. Not much there, a couple yards.
Back to 1 there for the stop. Brings up 3rd and a half a yard.
3rd and 1 here for the Bucks. 5:08 and counting. So the Grande defense has been stellar so far. I mean, against a good Pendleton team. They're going to pitch to Lambert here. Lambert gets a little bit of space, and he'll pick up the first down for the Bucks. I'm going to tell you about Carpet One Floor and Home. Carpet One has stores in LeGrand, Baker City, and Enterprise. They're celebrating 24 years in Wallowa County. They feature Englander mattresses, which are made in Oregon. They're natural latex, copper infused with supportive comfort. Carpet One Floor and Home, LeGrand, Baker City, and Enterprise. "32 degrees at Community Stadium. It's not warm. The wind chill. You can probably hear the wind in my mic. It's blowing through the window. It's pretty cold up here as well. Jennings with another catch for the Bucks. He seems to be their go-to receiver.
Over the right side. Logan Williams there to make the stop for the Tigers.
Williams with the tackle. He'll get about 4 on the play. Vicky Jacob Rocks, good job from Boyd Rock in Bullhead, Arizona.
Timeout,
That's
Tigers.
Justin Rock's dad, Boyd Rock, and mom, Vicky, our new mayor-elect here in LeGrand. Pretty awesome. Rock & Sons Tire and Auto sponsors my sports show, which you can watch Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays most of the time at 5:30. EOU football is on the road this weekend at Southern Oregon. This is the last game of the year. They've had a tough year. EOU volleyball is playing at 7:30 tonight in the semifinals of the CCC tournament right here at Quinn Coliseum. And then I read a thing saying that wrestling for LeGrand starts on Monday. Here we go. It's time for winter sports. We got a couple more weeks of football, hopefully, and then we're right into wrestling, basketball. What else do they play in the winter? Swimming? I think swimming. Swimming in the winter, yeah. So this LeGrand-Pendleton rivalry is rekindled. The second down carry by Lambert there. Lambert's a tough runner. This kid from Pendleton, he's tough. He really is. Second effort there by Lambert will get the first down for the Bucks. John Chambers on the Facebook feed says, congrats to Mayor J.B. Rock. Yep. Yes, sir. 1st and 10 Pendleton, 3:42 left in the half. 14-0 Tigers. This game has very similar to the game in Pendleton a few weeks ago. Both teams are come into this game 8-2, both in the top 10. He was on the ground.
Gavin Clark up the middle.
We got a little excited there. Gavin Clark with the carry for the Bucks, and he'll get another first down there.
Ball spot the Tiger 34-yard line, first down, Pendleton.
Humberto Gomez says, easy for the Tigers. Shout out Albondigas. I love it. Oh, man, that's awesome. 1st and 10 for the Bucks here. 2:48 left in the half.
Clark up the middle.
Clark will get the call on first down, and he'll be stopped by Josh Collins after, I don't think he got much there, if any. He got a yard. John Chambers on the Facebook feed says, Bucks look tougher this game, but Tigers will get them. Oakley Frederick says, go Tigers. 14-0 Tigers, 2:13 and counting left in the half. I have a guest at halftime. The EOU's College of Education Dean will join me to tell you guys about a lot of new programs at EOU. Oh, not close to a pick there. Their tuition and a few other things. So stick around for halftime. Dr. Rayette Newman, the Dean of the College of Education at EOU, will be right here with me at the half. Rachel Black on the Facebook feed says, go number 13, Caden Nelson, my nephew, LHS. That was almost picked off. Wow. 3rd and 9 for the Bucks. 1:53 left in the half. 14-0 Tigers. Rin Cooper on the Facebook feed says, way to go, Gavin Clark. This is a big play for the Buckaroos right here. Davis is back to pass. Oh, that's a huge play there by Jack Sunderman. Huge. Huge. Sack on 3rd down. That's going to push Pendleton back and bring up 4th. Pendleton, I mean, what do you do here? You're in Tiger territory. Do you punt? I mean, it looks like Pendleton's probably going to punt. Jeannie Collins says, way to go, Josh, on the Facebook feed. It looks like Pendleton is going to punt here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jack Sunderman again. Gets it to the backfield on the punt. The snap is bobbled around, and this Tiger defense, another huge play. Dennis Courier, you're right. Tiger defense is really playing well. Dane Jensen says, good job, Jack, on the Facebook feed. Tigers take over on downs on their own 44. 1:06 left in the half. They got, I mean, yeah. Dane Jensen says, get some, Jack. This Tiger defensive line is tough, man. Probably the best defensive line in 4A in the state. The first down play here for the Tigers. Looks like it's going to be caught by Chachas, but he's not going to get a lot on the play. I'm going to tell you about Valley Insurance. Valley Insurance, call their office or stop by to set up an appointment and see what tax credit you qualify for. Providing peace of mind one household at a time, Valley Insurance is your independent agent in downtown LeGrand. 1215 Adams Avenue, or call 541-963-3121. Open enrollment till January 15th. We're going to stick around for this timeout. Emily Gilsdorf says it's giving bias. Well, Emily Gilsdorf, I'm allowed to give bias. I am giving a lot of bias to LeGrand. LeGrand has the best defensive line in the state at 4A. Dane Jensen says, nice catch, Sam. Eastern Oregon Sports. GOL did release All League for volleyball today. On the list for LeGrand was McKenna Shorts, Ari Meyer, Addie Dunlop, and Rylan Mellinger. Congrats, Tigers. Awesome. Way to go, ladies. Let's see. We got 3 seniors and a junior on that list. Awesome. Williams is going to keep here. He's got room. He's up the middle. He's going to get to the outside. Oh, he's taking this to the house. We are going to score before the half. Touchdown, Logan Williams on an awesome run. Wow. Tigers come out in the first half and make a statement. John Chambers on the Facebook feed says, ouch, good for you, Doddsy. I mean, well, I just call it how I see it, you know, Chambers. Remily on for the extra point here. Williams will hold. 42 seconds left in the first half. Kick is up, and it's good. 21-0 Tigers.
42 seconds to go.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back after this.
Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people, with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Right here at Community Stadium in La Grande, let's go through this list real quick of comments on the Facebook feed. As La Grande gets set to kick off here, Jerry Hopkins says, way to go, Logan. Kevin Walker says, monster play right before half. Dane Jensen says, yes, way to run the ball. Uh-oh, Pendleton breaks free here. Nice return there. Real nice return by the Bucks.
Corbett with the return.
Chas Corbett for the Bucks will bring it out to about the La Grande 27. Stay here at half as I'm going to have EOU's Dean of Education. Corey Sudbrock on the Facebook feed said, that was an awesome run, way to go. Erlene Davis Lamb says, good John R., which is John Remley, the kicker. Dana London says, told you beast. Rhonda Calhoun says, whoop, awesome, Logan. Kimberly David Westonsko says, Logan is a beast. 1st and 10 here, Bucks. 28 seconds left in the half. 21-0 Tigers. Pitch to Lambert. Jared Armstrong. I'm telling you, that's the defensive player of the year in the GOL right there, making that play. Pendleton will most likely, yeah, they'll take a timeout here. We're going to take a commercial break after this. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Community Stadium. OSAA 4A state quarterfinals. La Grande Tigers, Pendleton Buckaroos. On the Facebook feed, C.R. Murphy says, come on, Bucks, make something happen. Marlene Kilpatrick says, go Tigers. Kobe Meyer says, your O-line is top-notch in 4A as well. I think I agree with that, Kobe. I really do. Our offensive line, I mean, on both sides of the ball up front, La Grande is top-notch. There's no doubt. 2nd and 15 Bucks here. 19 seconds left in the half. From the La Grande 23. What are we waiting on here? Davis will pass here for the Bucks. They're gonna. That flag came out where a holding would come out. I'm assuming that's gonna be holding on Pendleton, but we'll see. We'll see what the call is here. Holding on Pendleton. They're going to walk it back. It'll be 3rd and 15. 13 seconds left in the half. 21-0 Tigers.
Ball spot at the Tiger 34-yard line, brings up second down.
Oh, 3rd and 26 actually here for the Bucks. What? 13 seconds left in the half. Stick around for the halftime interview. Oh, man, there we go. There's your 4A Defensive Player of the Year again. Jared Armstrong. Wow. My goodness. And LeGrand's going to come up with the ball there. That'll end the half, though, I think. I mean, we're close. There's 0 on the clock. Stick around at halftime for the interview. We're going to take a break at the half, and then I'll be back with EOU Dean of Education, Rayette Newman. So on the Facebook feed, they say we need a replay of that. We're not going to replay that. We're going to, even though there's 5 seconds in the game, the refs have sent the players to the locker room for halftime. There's an injured player on the field. We'll just, keep them in your thoughts. We're going to take a break. When I come back, though, I'm going to have an interview with EOU Dean of Education, Rayette Newman. So stick around. Be right back after this.
Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people, with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Community Stadium, halftime, Grande and Pendleton. Grande up 21-0. I have a special guest here for the halftime interview. She is Rayette Newman, Dr. Rayette Newman, that is. She's the Dean of EOU's College of Education. She joined EOU as faculty in the College of Education in 2013. She holds a doctorate in special education with an emphasis in early childhood education and her Master's of Education with an emphasis in autism and cognitive disabilities from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, UNLV. Dr. Newman, is that what I call you?
You can just call me Rayette.
But you're a doctor. You earned that.
Yeah, but it's...
Okay, then I'm going to call you Rayette. So one of the things that has been a focus for you guys is the TRO program.
Yep.
So I'm going to pass you the mic and let you go off about it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for this opportunity. TRO is Teach Rural Oregon, which is one of the programs in the College of Education. It's focused on providing opportunities for those who want to continue and teach in the rural environment, the opportunity to go back to that rural environment and teach there. It's a great opportunity for us to really explore and provide teachers in rural America, which is one of the places that has a real teacher shortage, not only in rural America, not only our state and our region, but across the nation as well. So it's really an opportunity and a great program that is really focused in on our region, which is a rural region. So it's a great program, and we're really excited about it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, there's a bunch of new programs at EOU.
There are.
Like, more than a handful,
There's more
right?
than a handful, yes.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about those?
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely. So I don't want to mess them up either. So we have several new programs, including agriculture entrepreneurship. We have a special education initial teacher ed program, which is very exciting. We have a public relations program, a master's in healthcare administration, and sustainable rural systems. All brand new programs, all up and growing programs. So we're really excited about all of those and the opportunities that it's bringing to this area and this region, in EOU specifically.
$850,000 in scholarships given a year at EOU.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Absolutely. So we currently are the most affordable tuition in the state of Oregon. And as you said, we have $850,000 available for our students in scholarships. So with that, scholarships are open till February 1st. So if Eastern is something that you're interested in, or even just thinking about, applying for those scholarships is a really great way to see what you can get in regards to financial aid and support, because this is a really tough time. But we know education is so important to better our lives and continue our development and professional development for ourselves. So it's a really great opportunity. So $850,000, that's a huge amount. It's great.
That's awesome. You're going to tell me why EOU is the easiest school in Oregon to transfer to, and then you're going to tell me, we're going to talk a little bit about you.
Okay, deal. EOU is the most transfer-friendly university in the entire state of Oregon, and that's huge. We make it easy for high school students with college credits to transfer from to our institution. And now with our brand new program, the Early College Initiatives, students have an even easier time getting a jump start on those college degrees. So it's a really great opportunity, and it's a lot of fun to be here right now.
Nice. Now, what do you do at EOU? Give me the breakdown.
So I am the Dean of the College of Education. So I literally call it play. I get to play with my amazing faculty. We get to explore programs. We get to teach individuals who want to be teachers how to be a teacher. So we get so excited about the opportunity of teaching them the pedagogy, which is the art of teaching, or the science of teaching. We teach them all of those things. A lot of times you say, it's not very hard to be a teacher. Being a teacher is exhausting. It is one of the most interesting professions. You have to be an actress, because let me tell you, there's not a lot fun about multiplication these days. So you have to be an actress. You get to be a singer. You just get to be everybody and everything. You get to be a parent. You get to be a counselor. Education is a really great opportunity. So in the College of Education, we have a lot of fun. So it's great.
All right, I'm going to ask you one more question, and this is what I ask all of the EOU athletes that I interview.
Oh, I'm glad you think I'm an athlete.
No. I know. No. Why EOU? Why should a college student come to EOU?
Absolutely. I don't want to say it's a hidden secret, because it's not a secret anymore, but for some reason it's still not out there. So I'm going to go with a hidden secret. Eastern is one of the best places to be. It's an absolute honor to be here. There's nothing better than the faculty and the staff that work here. We know our students by name. When you don't come to class, guess who gives you a phone call or an email or asks what's going on in your life? We have great supports that really reach out to our students and make sure that it's a holistic approach to education. We have supports at this institution that, with financial aid, with tutoring, with the library services. We just have a great opportunity, and we are a small institution that really allows us to know your names. And that's not something that happens at any other institution, especially those larger institutions where you're a number, or you're not even a number, you're just someone that sits in the back row. So that's not something that happens here at Eastern Oregon University. It's the exact opposite. It's just a fantastic place to be. And as faculty and staff, we get to come watch the amazing sports that happen here and influence those students' lives in an important way.
That's awesome. I couldn't agree with you more. EOU, I mean, the culture at EOU is just phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Rayette Newman. Rayette, I appreciate you. Thanks for joining me today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. It's a great opportunity to be here. Go Tigers.
Eastern Oregon's weather can oftentimes seem unpredictable. One minute it'll be raining, then it'll be sunny and wonderful, then snowing and then sunny, then the next it'll be raining cats and dogs, literally. So how do you prepare yourself for such flip-floppy weather? Well, by tuning into EO Live Weather with me, Gabe Curtis, of course, the most accurate weather forecast in all of Eastern Oregon. I'll keep you informed with daily weather updates that can take an in-depth look through the next 7 days. Because if cats and dogs are literally going to fall from the sky, you will want to know. EOA Weather right here on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Want to keep yourself informed with relevant news and events in Eastern Oregon but don't have much time on your hands? Well, here on EO Alive, we pay attention to what's happening in Eastern Oregon and deliver the news in 2 minutes or less on our evening news roundup. You can expect to get your news delivered right to your Facebook and Instagram feed every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. We'll keep you in tune with Eastern Oregon, and you can count on that. EO Alive, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku. Here in Eastern Oregon, we're blessed to live in such a wonderful area, and though it may seem mild-mannered, there's actually quite a lot that goes on in this area. And apparently, there's 2 dinguses who happen to be here that are actually crazy enough to get up at the crack of dawn to talk about it. Tune into AM Live on EOA with Brent and Dodsey, featuring special guests, weather, sports, news, and more, every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 a.m., only on EO Alive, your connection to Eastern Oregon. Now on Roku. Eastern Oregon is full of interesting people, with interesting minds and interesting things to say. Here at EO Live, we're committed to connecting you to these intriguing people with EO Talks. We let our special guests share their ideas and life experiences with deep, open, engaging, and inquisitive conversations. You'll also be informed in depth on some of the most recent and relevant events, issues, and more. EO Talks on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku. Here's your EO Live weather forecast.
Hope all of you great end to the work week. Gabe Curtis reporting on this Veterans Day, brought to you by Valley Insurance, who are now in downtown LeGrand with open enrollment through January 15th. Much of us saw highs into the mid to the upper 30s to about 40 today, although cooler into the mountains, right around freezing. Into the overnight hours tonight will drop much of us into the mid to the upper 20s, although warmer into Pendleton, lower 30s. That cold spot on the map, 22 in Burns, although we have a slight chance to see a few flurries across the northern part of our region. The best chance to see a dusting of snow to as much as an inch if we're lucky. We'll be out towards places like Burns and Grande late tonight with a mix of cloudiness across our region. Heading into the day tomorrow, much of us will be topping out into the upper 30s to lower 40s, although cooler into Meacham and Burns low to mid 30s. If we were to see an additional dusting of snow through about mid-morning, it would be across the southwestern part of our region, although there's a slight chance to just see a few isolated flurries into the highest elevations of the northern blues and will allow us. It would not accumulate, and our entire region would become dry during the morning hours with much more sunshine for your afternoon. Heading into the day tomorrow for Grande, it looks like this will start out right around freezing at the 8 o'clock hour. More clouds and sun beginning with just a slight easterly breeze, up to 20 miles an hour in spots. Otherwise, during the day, those winds become light to calm as they switch to the west by the evening. Gradually more sunshine throughout the day as those highs reach the low to mid 40s, dropping those lows into the lower 20s overnight. A mix of clouds and sun into Sunday, although if we see thick enough cloud cover somewhere between midday and late afternoon, we could just see a few isolated flurries as those highs reach the lower 40s. As we head to my 7-day forecast, those highs will remain into the low to mid 40s with overnight lows into the upper teens to lower 20s throughout the first half of next week as we see lots of more sunshine in the mix, completely dry. Our next chance to see some flurries work their way back in would be later on Thursday and into Friday, although right now the chances are looking slim, although that could change. But what I can tell you for certain is that we will drop those highs back into the upper 30s by the end of the work week and into the following weekend as we see more clouds in the mix. This has been Gabe Curtis bringing the most accurate forecasting you get here in Eastern Oregon. Thank you to the folks down at Valley Insurance for sponsoring this weathercast, and I will be back on Monday. Have a blessed weekend.
Want to keep yourself informed with relevant news and events in Eastern Oregon? Here's your EO Live weather forecast.
Hope all of you great end to the work week. Gabe Curtis reporting on this Veterans Day, brought to you by Valley Insurance, who are now in downtown Grande with open enrollment through January 15th. Much of us saw highs into the mid to the upper 30s to about 40s today, although cooler into the mountains, right around freezing. Into the overnight hours tonight will drop much of us into the mid to the upper 20s, although warmer into Pendleton, lower 30s. That cold spot on the map, 22 in Burns, although we have a slight chance to see a few flurries across the northern part of our region. The best chance to see a dusting of snow to as much as an inch if we're lucky. We'll be out towards places like Burns and Grande late tonight with a mix of cloudiness across our region. Heading into the day tomorrow, much of us will be topping out into the upper 30s to lower 40s, although cooler into Meacham and Burns low to mid 30s. If we were to see an additional dusting of snow through about mid-morning, it would be across the southwestern part of our region, although there's a slight chance to just see a few isolated flurries into the highest elevations of the northern blues and will allow us. It would not accumulate, and our entire region would become dry during the morning hours with much more sunshine for your afternoon. Heading into the day tomorrow for Grande, it looks like this will start out right around freezing at the 8 o'clock hour. More clouds and sun beginning with just a slight easterly breeze, up to 20 miles an hour in spots. Otherwise, during the day, those winds become light to calm as they switch to the west by the evening. Gradually more sunshine throughout the day as those highs reach the low to mid 40s, dropping those lows into the lower 20s overnight. A mix of clouds and sun into Sunday, although if we see thick enough cloud cover somewhere between midday and late afternoon, we could just see a few isolated flurries as those highs reach the lower 40s. As we head to my 7-day forecast, those highs will remain into the low to mid 40s with overnight lows into the upper teens to lower 20s throughout the first half of next week as we see lots of more sunshine in the mix, completely dry. Our next chance to see some flurries work their way back in would be later on Thursday and into Friday, although right now the chances are looking slim, although that could change. But what I can tell you for certain is that we will drop those highs back into the upper 30s by the end of the work week and into the following weekend as we see more clouds in the mix. This has been Gabe Curtis bringing the most accurate forecasting you get here in Eastern Oregon. Thank you to the folks down at Valley Insurance for sponsoring this weathercast, and I will be back on Monday. Have a blessed weekend.
Ready to come back. Welcome back. Halftime OSAA 4A quarterfinals look Grande and Pendleton. Jim McMahon asked for a report on the injured player. The report that I will give you on the injured player is that he is okay. That's all I know. That's what I heard at halftime. 21-0 Tigers here. It's been all Tigers defense in the first half, all Logan Williams. Man, LeGrand came out first 6 seconds, put 6 on the board on a Meyer Whitmore strip recovery for touchdown, and they haven't looked back since then. Pendleton's going to kick off to start the second half. It's going to go through the end zone. It is snowing. Dana Lennon says looks like it's snowing. It is snowing very lightly, but it is snowing. Justin Rock in the Facebook feed says, go Tigers, 21-0 Tigers. Bud Forrest on the Facebook feed says snow could make this a different game. I would think that the snow would be LeGrand's advantage if it made it a different game. I think LeGrand plays better in bad weather, as we saw over in Pendleton. Catherine Mahon says, here we go, Blue. Jay Braden says, looking good, Dodds. Ben Lowe says, you're looking a little cold. I am cold. The wind coming through that window there. 1st and 10 Tigers from their own 20. Not much there on the carry by Logan Williams. Kara Thiessen says maybe a game highlight reel? What do you mean? I don't understand what that means. You have to explain that one to me. 2nd and 9 Tigers. Maybe a game highlight reel during halftime. Man, these people. I tell you what, we give them the world and they want the universe. 11:25 left in the quarter. 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. Not much there. Williams again. Jay meant Dodds. Cody Bowen's tuning in on the Facebook feed. The Sheriff Fred and Merrifield says, agree with you. I agree, Kara, though. A highlight reel at halftime would be cool, but that would take a whole nother person working, and we just don't have the personnel for that. We have, we're a small local business, and a halftime reel at halftime would be awesome, but it's not in the foreseeable future. 3rd and 9 from their own 21 here. Logan Williams is going to throw. Oh, hauled in by Scow right there. Great catch. Goes up and gets it. Where's your clock, Bud Forrest? That's going to be probably next year. We had it for one game here at EOU. We have to buy a piece of equipment that costs about $1,500, and then we'll be able to tie in. Cody Bond says, you're the size of 2 men. Thanks, Cody. Thanks. I appreciate that. I'm gonna sock old Justin Hernandez in the leg for that comment. He's standing right next to me. I got the cops watching over me now. 1st and 10 LeGrand from their own 36 here. Williams back to throw again. It's going to be a little wide. John Chambers on the Facebook feed says, you and your crew do a great job. Thank you, John. Tonight on the crew, we got Bennett Welch on the camera. Evan Humphrey doing the production work tonight. Doing awesome. Oh, yeah, Tiger Swag keeping me warm. That's right, Brian Stave. This is the 2019 state championship scarf and a little Tiger beanie. And I got a Tiger hat, too, over there, but I'm not wearing it right now, obviously. It's too cold in here. 2nd and 10 Tigers from their own 36. 10 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Cody should volunteer to do the halftime highlights. Yeah, that would be great. Jake Hansen, my boy, the Junkyard Dog B&K, says Doddsy's the man. Thanks, Jake. Appreciate you. Williams is going to keep here. Boy, he runs hard. He runs hard.
Williams over the right side.
It's going to be a 1st down for the Tigers. I'm going to tell you about Hobby Habit right here in LeGrand. The Hobby Habit in LeGrand has something for everyone. Tabletop games, Traxxas RC, Lego, puzzles, models, disc golf equipment, STEM supplies, and more. Go check out the Hobby Habit just for the fun of it, 411 1st Street in LeGrand. Right now, they got a deal going on Traxxas RC cars, so go down there and check them out for your Christmas list. I mean, go fill that Christmas list up. Andy Skates. Oh, Susie Mays says, doing a great job, Dodds. So happy for the Tigers. 21-0, 1st and 10. Tigers here. 9:27 left in the quarter. Another pass. Tigers have come out throwing here. It looks like Basinius with the catch there. That's the first time I've called his name tonight. He'll pick up a nice gain, and it'll be first down for the Tigers. John Chambers says, Buck QB okay? I have heard yes. So, I mean, that's all I've heard. So, JD Stanley says Justin needs to be down watching over the hoodlums. I agree. There's a bunch of hoodlums down in the bathroom and on the elevator. There's hoodlums. Man, they're hoodling them up tonight. 21-0 Tigers. 8:45 left in the third quarter. First and 10 here. Marlene Kilpatrick says, go Eli on the Facebook feed. Man, look at that front five by the Tigers. Wow. Fields on the carry there, and he'll pick up another first down for the Tigers as they're moving the ball at will here against this Pendleton Buckaroo defense.
Banshee with the stop.
TJ Jones, what's up, my man? Watching from Clear Lake, Iowa on the Facebook feed.
First down, Tigers.
First and 10 Tigers, 8:13 left in the quarter. 21-0. Big first half for the Tigers. I mean, they put 21 up on the board and shut out a really good Pendleton team. Andy Skates on the Facebook feed says Logan is a beast. Scow in motion here, that usually means sweep. Not much there. Stacked up at about the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard or two on the carry there by Scow.
Red Queen to stop for Pendleton, lost a couple.
Second and 12 for the Tigers. 7:18 left in the third quarter. Connie Long. Hi, Connie Long. She says, fantastic job, Dodsey. Go Tigers. Josephine Reiner. Hoodling? Yeah, hoodling. Yeah. They're hoodling. The hoodlums are hoodling. Uh-oh, here's Williams again, and he's going to walk it in. Logan Williams with another touchdown. Jeremy Talbot on the Facebook feed says, Pendleton fan, tough night for us, but you're all doing a great broadcast. I appreciate that, Jeremy. Appreciate you. Touchdown there for the Tigers at the 6:59 mark of the third quarter. Remily on for the extra point. Williams to hold. Man, Williams is having himself a night. Kick is up, and it's good. 28-0 Tigers in the third. Grayson says, hi, Kyle, and that you can come sit in the truck. That's a good idea, JD. Grayson, what's up, my man? Stephen Keeler, how many times has LeGrande beat Pendleton at home? I don't know, but we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we're going to be right back after this.
We moved our company to LeGrande because we like the quality of life here, the small town atmosphere. Also, we felt like it would be really good for the townspeople to bring the benefits of our company here. For this building, we'd like to house Evermine on the main floor, have a little espresso bar and bookstore for the townspeople, and open up the ballroom upstairs for all the different events that people want to celebrate.
Welcome back. Friday Night Lights, OSAA 4A quarterfinals. 28-0 Tigers over the Pendleton Buckaroos. Cody Bowen on the Facebook feed says, next week, me and Dodsey in the patrol car together. Stay tuned. Keeping it clear with Cody Bowen next week. Yeah, we're going to do a little ride-along. That ought to be fun. Squib kick here by the Tigers. Picked up by Pendleton at about the 20. Lambert on the return there. JD Stanley on the Facebook feed says that's got to be at least 160 yards on the ground and 3 touchdowns. Stellar game, yeah. Absolutely. Oakley Frederick, wow, Tigers brought their A game. Ross Pham loved the broadcast and getting to watch the game from Gold Beach, Oregon. Former Pendletonians. Kathleen Basinius, way to go, Tigers. Cheering for number 80 from Redmond. First and 10 Bucks here. Lambert pops it outside. He'll get about 8 on the carry, and that'll bring up second down. And I'm going to tell you about Grace West Funeral Home. Grace West & Co. Pioneer Chapel is renowned after more than 90 years of excellence. They provide unparalleled personal service, unmatched facilities, and guaranteed value to every family that calls upon their family. 1500 Dewey Avenue, Baker City, 541-523-3677, or go to gracewestco.com. Melissa Andrews on the Facebook feed says, go number 34. Yeah, TJ says that he's watching a completely different team from the Weezer game. TJ, you are 100% correct. This team has come miles since that game, and it's looking like the 2019 team. There you go. You fixed it yourself. 2019 was the year of the state championship. Dana London asked, where are the semis? And that's a good question, Dana. I don't know that. Barbara Bell says, yay for our Tigers. Do I have a Gladstone Tillamook score? I'm looking at that right now. 1st and 10 for the Bucks. It is 7-0 in the first quarter. Tillamook over Gladstone. They started at 7 o'clock. Little option here for Pendleton. He'll get a couple on the carry there. It'll be 2nd and 8, 5:23 left in the quarter. Summer Dodds, no relation. Go Tigers from Cohen, Ebby, and Maddox Dodds. Summer, I really like your last name. That's a nice last name. 5:05 left in the third quarter here. 28-0 Tigers. Pendleton's on a backup quarterback here in the second half. Called his name a couple times in the first half. Benito Jennings with a little quick pass outside will get the first down for the Bucks. Jane Barrymore says she's watching from the warmth of home. Go Tigers. Barbara Bell, thanks for broadcasting the game live. You're welcome, Barbara. Thank you for tuning in. I mean, at least Facebook-wise, this is the most people we've ever had watching live. Now, views overall, I don't know, but Facebook-wise, this is the most we've had watching live. 1st and 10 here for the Bucks. Audison will keep it, and he'll get about a yard there or two. Brings up 2nd down for the Bucks. 4:09 left in the quarter, 28-0 Tigers. Doug Mays on the Facebook feed says, good luck to Weezer tomorrow against Homedale. Kathleen Winkler Hufford says, go Tigers. TJ Jones says, semis will most likely be played in Salem? No, I don't think so. I doubt it's Salem. I'm going to look. I don't know if they have anything up on it, but I'm going to check it out real quick. 3rd and 9 here for the Bucks. 3:28 left in the quarter. The producer just told me in my ear that I should talk about how cold it was on the sidelines in Hermiston in 2019. It was freezing. And I was on the sidelines for that game, and wow. In Hermiston state championship game, it was that was real cold. Pendleton's going to go up top here. He's got his guy.
Pass is complete.
Chas Corbett there with the catch. He'll take it inside the 5 for the Bucks. They're knocking on the door. Megan Hill on the Facebook feed says, super nice to be able to watch from Pendleton, even if it's a little hard to watch. Live feed is great. Thank you, Megan. Appreciate it. It could be Wilsonville, TJ. I don't know. I haven't got there yet. I keep getting interrupted by a game that I'm 1st and goal here for the Bucks. 2:25 left in the quarter. Oh, there's that Grande defensive line.
Lambert stopped at the line of scrimmage.
You're not going to have a lot of luck running it up the middle against this LeGrand defensive line. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I'm going to tell you about Grand Ronde Retirement Residence. Grand Ronde Retirement is here to support residents with their needs. They offer a variety of innovative, life-enriching activities and events designed to stimulate the mind, body, and soul at every stage of life. Go to their website or call 541-250-3313. Grand Ronde Retirement right here in LeGrand. Second and goal here for the Bucks. They lost about 2 on that play. Uh-oh. Logan Williams is there for the sack. He comes from the linebacker position, and, man, Logan Williams is having himself a day. Angela Baum says, let's go PHS, number 7.
Third goal.
Number 7 is Jace Otteson, the backup quarterback for the Bucks. Brings up a 3rd and long here. 3rd and goal from the 15 for the Bucks. Josh Ridley says, your app on my Roku is awesome, Dodsey. Absolutely love the instant replay. You give a shout out. I'll give a shout out to the producer for that. Evan Humphrey back there on the computer doing a great job for us. Flag on the play here. It's going to be on Pendleton, so we're going to walk it back 5. Fred and Mary Field says, our defense is great. I agree with you. Caleb Sampson says, you were up in the press box in Hermiston eating pizza. At halftime, I was. We had to warm up, man. Randy Winterton says, MVP right there talking about Logan Williams. He's had himself a night, hadn't he? Bucks are going to air it out on 3rd and long, and it's going to be a little deep. That's going to bring up 4th and 20, 4th and goal for the Bucks here. They're in go for. They got to go for it. Pete Caldwell says, pray it's not Gladstone next week if we win tonight. I'm not going to pray it's not anybody. I think we can play with anybody in the state at this point. Katie Fitzgerald Curtis, semis will be played in Hillsboro. There's your answer. Mike Nichols, any playoff score updates? I'm looking right now. Estacada is up 9-7 according to this against Henley, and Tillamook's up 7-0 against Gladstone. That's what I got. It is blustery, and, I mean, there's a light snow. It has got to be cold out there on the field. Man. Whew. Okay, there you go. Estacada's up 17-10, Mike Nichols says. I'm just looking at SB Live. I don't know where you're getting that information, but if you could keep it updated. 4th and goal here for the Bucks. Oh, Corbett's going to keep it. Oh, he's going to come up a little short. There's a fumble on the play. You can't fumble the ball forward on offense, though. So if he fumbled before the they called it a touchdown. Let's get a replay on that. Let me see this. Let's watch this replay real quick here. The ball's out. The ball can't. Oh, I guess he can advance it. Yeah, he can. Yep. Wow. Lucky break there for Pendleton, and they'll get on the board. Extra point is up, and it's good. 21-7. Or 28-7 Tigers. 27 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back. Community Stadium in LeGrand. Eric Olson says that the semis are determined by the rest of the results this weekend. And he's right. I remember that. If Gladstone and Heppner wins tomorrow, there could be a doubleheader in Hermiston. Nobody can definitely say where next week is played. Megan Hill says, go Deacon Pace. Fred and Merrifield says the refs can't see. I mean, Yeah, I don't think the refs determined that. I don't know who that was on the. Okay, so it was Deacon. There you go. The kickoff is fielded by Scow, brought out to about the 23 there for the Tigers. 28-7 with 21 seconds left in the third quarter.
Kennedy with the stop for Pendleton. Ball spotted at the Tiger 23-yard line. First down. Tigers.
I mean, this LeGrande defense has been absolutely on the ball tonight. They forced a fumble right there at the goal line. Unfortunately, took a Pendleton bounce. The lineman picked it up and took it in for the touchdown. But, man, every time Pendleton has the ball, they're being stormed by this LeGrande defense. First and 10 Tigers, 21 seconds left in the third. Williams in the shotgun. There goes Williams again.
Williams with the carry.
Got enough for the first, and we're going to move the flags, and I'm going to tell you about Grand Ronde Hospital. Grand Ronde Hospital in LeGrande has started their 90,000-plus square foot surgical expansion to improve the surgical services that they offer to the Grand Ronde Valley and Eastern Oregon. Please check out the wide variety of specialty services that they offer at grh.org. That'll end the third quarter. 28-7 Tigers. We'll be back with the fourth quarter right after this. Welcome back. Community Stadium in LeGrande, Oregon. It is a cold, blustery night. OSAA 4A quarterfinals, LeGrande Tigers versus the Pendleton Bucks. It's 28-7 Tigers to start the fourth quarter. Let's look at the Facebook feed here. Vincent and Heather Lantis and Condon, Oregon says, go number 7, Jace. Uh-oh. Dominic Fields breaks one there for the Tigers. Big run. Take it into Pendleton territory. It'll be first and 10 Tigers. The number 7, Jason PHS. Stephen Koza says, might check the date of the broadcast. I'm confused what you're talking about, Stephen Koza, but if you can give me some insight on that. We got a Pendleton player down on the field. We're going to go to commercial. We'll be right back.
Eastern Oregon's weather can oftentimes seem unpredictable. One minute it'll be raining, then it'll be sunny and wonderful, then snowing and then sunny, then the next it'll be raining cats and dogs, literally. So how do you prepare yourself for such flip-floppy weather? Well, by tuning into EO Live Weather with me, Gabe Curtis, of course, the most accurate weather forecast in all of Eastern Oregon. I'll keep you informed with daily weather updates that can take an in-depth look through the next 7 days. Because if cats and dogs are literally going to fall from the sky, you will want to know. EOA Weather right here on EO Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
We're back here at Community Stadium. The Pendleton player has been helped off the field. It's 1st and 10 Grande, 11:42 left in the fourth quarter here. Williams in the shotgun. He's going to keep it. Williams has had his work cut out for him tonight. He's going to change fields here. This is trouble for the Tigers. He's going to take this to the house. Oh, they just threw a flag there on the outside, and that's in an area where we're going to probably have a block in the back. But let me get a replay on that. Let's see that real fast. Let's see. Let's see if we can see a hold or a block in the back here on the replay. I mean, I personally didn't see anything. That might have been one there. The only thing I could think of is the man. Wow, that's a tough call. Tough call there. Wow. Gonna walk it back here for the Tigers. Pachab on the Facebook feed says, "Go Tigers, this is a good game." 28-7 Tigers, 11:25 left in the quarter. I'm going to tell you about Tap That Growlers. Tap That Growlers in the Grande offers 40 taps of beer, hard cider, kombucha, and brewed root beer. With a full menu including brick oven pizza that also offers an adults-only area with organ lottery and a custom-made shuffleboard. Tap That Growlers, downtown La Grande. Kirk K says these refs are awesome. He's a Pendleton fan, obviously. Sweep here to Jay Scow. Scow with the second effort will get about 6-7 on the play. Benlow on the Facebook feed says, "Was that a crackback block?" I mean, I guess that's what they called. You saw the replay. I mean, all you guys watching saw the replay. I didn't see anything that looked like it warranted a flag. But I'm not a ref, and I'm not down there on the field. 2nd and 18. Tigers. 10:48 left to go in the game. Jim McMahon says, "Bad call. I think I saw the hit. No way." Williams in the gun here. Uh-oh. Ooh. Pass is incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down for the Tigers. And I'm going to tell you about B&K. My man, the junkyard dog, Jake Hansen. B&K Auto Salvage, Grand Ronde Valley's only full-service auto recycling yard offering domestic and foreign auto parts. Contact them for all your used auto parts needs and scrap metal removal. Locations in La Grande and Baker City. B&K Auto and Recycling. Go see the junkyard dog. 3rd and 18 here for the Tigers. 10:33 left in the fourth. Got a whistle on the play there. Let's see what the call is here. It'll go against the Tigers. Third and 23 here. Williams back to pass. Pressure from Pendleton. Oh, incomplete there. Great throw there by Williams. Just a little bit out of Scow's reach. And that'll bring up 4th down here for the Tigers. I think you punt here. Up 28-7. Punt is the right call. That wind is treacherous out there. I mean, it's blowing right through the window here on me. And I can't imagine what it's like down there on the field. It's cold. It is cold for sure. Shot just back to punt. Oh, the snap is snapped over his head. Oh, wow. Wasn't ready for the snap. It went over his head. Pendleton will take over inside
17-yard line.
the LeGrand 20. Rock & Sons Auto and Tires. Rock & Sons have 50 years of experience of providing quality tires and automotive services, and they pride themselves on being there for their customers night or day. They are NAPA certified auto care center and provide 25-hour towing. East end of Adams and LeGrand. Go see JB and the boys. And congratulations to my boy JB. He's the mayor-elect of LeGrand. That's pretty good for our city in my eyes. The pitch to Lambert here on first down for the Bucks. Not much there. That's going to bring up second down. Kurt Case on the Facebook feed says, just a little high. Let's go Bucks. Fred and Mary Fields say, I think the refs are seeing things. I love your guys' comments. Catherine Waite Shorts says, EOU volleyball up 23-22 in the first game. Or first set. EOU volleyball #1 in the country in the NAIA. They're 28-2 this year. They are awesome. It's a CCC tournament. Oh. Pass is incomplete there. Otteson flushed out of the pocket. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9 for the Bucks. That EOU volleyball team just saw 3 players earn first team all conference in the CCC. Middle hitter Cambry Scott, middle hitter Kara Clayton, and outside hitter Presley Jensen. We saw second team libero defensive specialist Haley Aratola, and then honorable mention outside hitter Sade Williams. We got 5. Count them, 5. All conference players on that #1 EOU volleyball team. It's pretty cool. 3rd and 9 here for the Bucks. 9:27 left in the game. 28-7 Tigers. Quick screen pass outside.
Pass is complete.
He'll get about 3 on the play. It's 4th down. I mean, it's go for it. The Bucks have to go for it here. Melissa Andrews says, Tigers, get your heads back in the game. I mean, I think the defense has their heads in the game right now. It's 4th down and 6. 8:52 left in the game. 28-7. Tigers defense looking to try to make a big defensive stand here. Let's see who comes up big for the Tigers here. Penaloza up the middle. Nothing happening for the Bucks, and the Tigers will take over on downs at their own 14. Carly Jensen says, how much time is left? Carly, there is 8 minutes and 40 seconds left in the 4th quarter. I'm going to tell you about Carpet One Floor and Home. Carpet One has stores in LeGrand, Baker City, and Enterprise. They are celebrating 24 years in Wallowa County. They feature Englander mattresses made in Oregon that are natural latex, copper infused with supportive comfort. Carpet One Floor and Home, LeGrand, Baker City, and Enterprise. 1st and 10, Tigers from their own 14, 28-7, 8:40 left in the game. Rhonda Calhoun says defense on the Facebook feed. Fields on the carry there for the Tigers, not much. Kurt Case on the Facebook feed says, anyone else expect to see a flag? I think it's LeGrand dominant audience, so I doubt it, Kirk. I mean, just to be honest with you. 2 yards there for Fields on the first down carry. It brings up 2nd and 8. 8:05 and counting left in the game. And there's a flag in the backfield. Oh, the old Achilles heel. I wasn't going to talk about it tonight. I'm not going to talk about it. We'll just keep going. Mike Nichols in the Facebook feed says, Henley scored and had the extra point blocked. 17-16 Estacada with 4 minutes to go. 2nd and 13 here for the Tigers.
Williams with the carry, gain of a couple.
Not much there for Williams. It's going to bring up 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and about 10. Sean Lewis Greenwood says, where's the Bucks offensive line? Holy moly. 3rd and 10 here, Tigers. 7:04 left in the quarter. Tigers up by 3 scores. Williams is going to throw here. Tipped. Nobody home there for the Tigers. That's going to bring up 4th down in a punting situation for the Tigers, and I'm going to tell you about Valley Insurance. Call their office or stop by to set up an appointment and see what tax credit you qualify for. Providing peace of mind, one household at a time, Valley Insurance is your independent agent in downtown LeGrande. 1215 Adams Avenue, downtown LeGrande, or call 541-963-3121. Open enrollment until January 15th. 6:50 left. LeGrande to punt here. Oh, good bounce for the Tigers there. It's going to bounce all the way into Bucks territory. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, it'll be 1st and 10 Bucks from their own 48. Welcome back, Community Stadium in LeGrande. There's a timeout on the field. We have an Eastern Oregon sports update. Update score from 1A. Crane falls to Myrtle Point 22-38. This is the first playoff game under the lights in history for the Mustangs. Allison Moore says, hey, Dodsy, watching behind the scoreboard in the pickup. What's the score? The score is 28-7 LeGrande, 6:37 left in the 4th quarter. What a great game this has been. I mean, it's been pretty much all Tigers. The Bucks scored on a fumble recovery by an offensive lineman in the 3rd quarter there. Other than that, it's been all Tigers, all defense, all Logan Williams. I mean, the kid has had himself a game. Jeremy Talbot says Curran Holdman is rooting hard for the LeGrande Tigers. 1st and 10 Bucks here. They're going to air it out here. Chachis outside. Oh, almost comes down with the interception. Ottison's throw there for the Bucks came up just a little short. Brad Jenkins on the Facebook feed says, go Tigers.
Brings up 2nd down.
We are all praying for the Pendleton quarterback that went down in the 1st half. I've received word that he's okay. Yeah, let's just keep him in your thoughts and prayers. Fred and Merrifield says, go Tigers. The 2nd down carry by Lambert. He'll get about 7 on the carry. It's going to bring up 3rd and short for the Bucks. 6:24 left in the 4th quarter. 28-7 Tigers. It has been a cold one here at Community Stadium. It's not, I mean, it wouldn't be too horrible if it wasn't for the wind. The wind is just whipping. It's 32 degrees outside, but when you put the wind on top of that, oh, it bites. 3rd and 3 here for the Bucks. The handoff will go up the middle, and that defensive line for the Tigers. Jared Armstrong, Meyer Whitmore.
Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Wow. Jack Sunderman in again. I mean, it's just been the defensive line and the offensive line for the Tigers tonight have controlled this game. The final, Estacada and Henley. Mike Nichols says 17-16 Estacada. It's over. 4th and 2 here for the Bucks. Quick little screen pass outside. That's going to be close. That's right at the marker. We're going to see where they spot this ball. He's short. Tigers ball. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10 Tigers. 5:38 left in the 4th quarter. 28-7. Tigers have been all over the Bucks up front. Just dominated the line of scrimmage. Boyd Rock on the Facebook feed says, great defense. Yeah, this defense has been really good tonight. Bonnie K. Curry Thibault says, I'm a Tiger through and through, but I'm happy the hurt team member is going to be okay. Absolutely, Bonnie. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Williams will keep it there. He won't get much. Actually, he'll lose a yard on the first down play. Brings up 2nd and 11 for the Tigers. 5:17 left in the game. Tigers up by 3 scores, 28-7. Second and 11 here. Williams in the gun. He's going to give it to Fields. Fields is going to nice run there by Fields, and he's going to get out close to the first down marker. A little bit short. That'll bring up 3rd and 2. Fields is a hard runner too. That kid gets the ball and he runs downhill. 4:31 left in the game. 3rd and 1 here. 28-7 Tigers. Fred and Mary Fields says the offense hasn't been too bad either. Yeah, you are correct there. I mean, you got to score points to win. People say defense wins championships, but you do have to score. Here comes the sweep inside the Scout. He's going to get enough for the first down and then some. He'll take it all the way inside the Pendleton 40, and it'll be 1st and 10 Tigers from the Pendleton 38. 4 minutes left in the game.
Brocker with the stop. Ball spotted at the 38-yard line. First down, Tigers.
So far, this game has been more lopsided than I even predicted. So against Pendleton, I predicted Pendleton.
Timeout, Tigers.
In Pendleton, LeGrand by 14, which I nailed. But then I predicted this game to be LeGrand by 10, and it's looking like it's going to be a little bit different than that. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Community Stadium. OSAA 4A quarterfinals. LeGrand Tigers versus the Pendleton Bucks. On the Facebook feed, Jack Nichols says, go Tigers. Jack and Lisa from Montana, LHS class of 79. First down here for the Tigers. Little swing pass. Those kind of passes are scary because that puts your running back in a bad situation to get hit hard, and that's what you saw there. Yeah, those are scary passes right there. Fumble recovered by Chachis. We'll lose a couple yards on the play there. Stephen Killer on the Facebook feed says, how many was number 1 dragging downfield? That's Jay Scowen. There was a few of them. 2nd and 13 here for the Tigers. 3:05 left in the fourth quarter. 28-7 LeGrande. I would hope we'd see a huge dose of running right here. Take some time off the clock and just put this one away. Dominic Caratello on the carry there for LeGrande. There's a whistle on the field. And I'm not going to say it. We'll just move on to the next play. 2nd and 18. 2:49 left in the game. Big thank you to all the sponsors: Hobby Habit, Grace West Funeral Home, Grand Ron Retirement Residence, Grand Ron Hospital, Tapped Out Growlers, B&K Auto Salvage, Rockin' Sons Tire and Auto, Carpet One Floor and Home, Valley Insurance, and EOU. We appreciate it. It's how we can bring you guys these games. Dominic Caratello on the carry there. He'll take it back in to about the Pendleton 42. It'll bring up 3rd and 14 for the Tigers. 2:15 and counting left in the game. Melissa Andrews says, go number 34. That's Dominic Caratello. Big thank you to my team here. Bennett Welch on the camera. Evan Humphreys back on the production board. They do a great job. It's been all Tigers tonight. I mean, the Bucks got on the board, but, you know, like, honestly, it's been all Tigers. 3rd and 14, 1:52 left in the game. Caratello on the carry again for the Tigers. He'll get a couple, and that'll probably bring out the punt team. Jeremy Talbot says, best of luck to LeGrande in the championship game. Well, there's one more game before the championship game, Jeremy. Jeremiah Lowe says, love me some good football. Thanks, Doddsy and crew. I appreciate you, Jeremiah Lowe. 1:45 left in the game. Timeout on the field. We'll be right back after this.
Want to keep yourself informed with relevant news and events in Eastern Oregon but don't have much time on your hands? Well, here on EOA Live, we pay attention to what's happening in Eastern Oregon and deliver the news in 2 minutes or less on our evening news roundup. You can expect to get your news delivered right to your Facebook and Instagram feed every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. We'll keep you in tune with Eastern Oregon, and you can count on that. EOA Live, your connection to Eastern Oregon, now on Roku.
Welcome back to Community Stadium in lovely LeGrande, Oregon. It is 32 degrees and windy. Tigers 28, Buckaroos 7 in the OSAA 4A quarterfinals. 1:45 to go in the game. LeGrande, 4th and 13 here. They'll bring on the punter, Sam Chachas. On the Facebook feed, Chris Rasmussen says, great game, Tigers, watching you from Montana. Great punt there by Chachas. Will go out of bounds inside the 10. Justin Rock says, thank you, Doddsy and Brent. Kirk Case says, love the fan interaction. Thank you for the broadcast. Congrats to LeGrande on a game well played. Rhonda Calhoun says, great game. Love our LHS. Carmen Julia McKay, Carly, Amanda, Ryan, Mungo, Shane rooting for Sam. Tanya Fenley, awesome game, Tigers. Jess Roberts, nice game calling, Kyle. You're improving. Was I bad? Bud Forrest, my armchair quarterback, says, great job as always. Go Tigers. Allison Moore says, proud of these boys, including Tyler Williams, number 10. 1st and 10 Bucks, 1:38 left in the game. Corbett will pass here. It'll get out of bounds. Stop the clock with 1:34 left. Tanya Finley says, awesome game, Tigers, on the Facebook feed. John Chambers says, hey, Chandra May is watching, whoever that is. Oakley Frederick says, let's go. Gain of about 4 on the play for the Bucks. 2nd and 6, 1:34 left in the game. Thank you to all of you guys for tuning in to the broadcast. It's much appreciated, and this is going to continue for years to come. Second down pass there. Caught by Chas Corbett. Clock's running here, minute, as soon as they move the flags. 1:27 left in the game.
First and 10, Pendleton from the 35-yard line.
Fred and Merrifield says, thanks, Dodsey. We appreciate your work. Dustin Cartello says, great job, buddy. Looking forward to it every week. Lee Atkins says, will you and Ballgame be discussing the semi? Lee, Johnny's in Boise. We don't talk about football over here anymore. Larry Bennett says, great game, Tigers. Randy Winterton. Congratulations, Tigers. John Chambers. Thanks, Dodsey and crew. Sarah Leanne Howerton Lavelle. That's a long name. Allison Moore. I wish we were watching Tyler. 2nd and $2, a minute 12 left. 28-7 Tigers. It's been all Tigers. Randy Shaw on the Facebook feed says, great job, Tigers, from the Grande School District Board and George Mendoza from the School Board Conference in Portland. I was wondering where old Mendoza was tonight. Flag on the play there. They're going to walk it back. Amanda Fogelman says, let's go. Caden Nelson, number 13. Jeannie Collins says, great game. Time for Dodsey and the crew and those boys to warm up. Tina Baxter says, good game, Tigers. Sean Loudon on the Facebook feed says, good job, LeGrand. Great job, Dodds and crew. Appreciate you. Second and 7, a minute 12 left in the game. Pendleton's going to air it out here. That's going to be a touchdown for the Bucks. Lucas benching.
Touchdown, Pendleton.
This is, almost identical to what happened in Pendleton. Little bit of time on the clock. Pendleton will score here. 28-13 with a minute left in the game. Sharon Beekler says, fun to watch. Way to go, Tigers. Monica Hoffman says, great season, Jace Otteson. Melissa Andrews says, great game as always. Great job, Chili Bean, number 34, Car Atello. We love you. JD Stanley says, Colton says, hi. Great job, Tigers. Hi, Colton. Ross Evison says, awesome game. Randy Winterton says, thanks for the great coverage, Dodsey. 28-13 Tigers here. Is there a timeout on the field? I was too busy reading the comments. A minute left in the game. Brad Jenkins says, good job, Connor Brandt. Connor Brandt is one of the coaches down there on the sidelines for your Tigers. Lee Atkinson on the Facebook feed says, I really appreciate and enjoy watching this from the warmth of my front room. I can imagine. Peggy Young Lamon says, great job, Tigers. Ryan D. Malone, my boy Malone, says, great job, LeGrand. Jay Britton, always enjoy your broadcast. Thanks, Dodsey. You do a great job. Thanks, Jay. Thank you for tuning in. Pendleton on for the extra point here. Oh. Kick is no good. 28-13 Tigers. 1 minute left in the game. 1 minute and 1 second. It's been a cold one here at Community Stadium. Jill Holmes McKinley says, the kids and I did 3 quarters and we're frozen. So glad we could go home and watch. Thanks for doing this. You're welcome. Josephine Reimer says, I also wish I was watching Tyler, number 10. Another great game for the Tigers. Jess Roberts says, great game. Let's finish strong. Don't pay any attention to this. Let me block this person. Santan Kumar. Stephen Keeler says, good job, Dodsey. Appreciate it, Stephen. We have a minute left here from Community Stadium, a minute and a second, actually. It's 28-13 Tiger. Amy Bond says, well done, Tigers. Clayton and Amy Bond, LHS classes of 89 and 90. Fred and Mary Fields say, congrats to my son and grandsons. Thanks. Cody Bowen says, oh, I can pack from home, you say, LOL. Yeah, that's the spam there. That's the spam comment. I have no idea what that means. I blocked it. Pete Caldwell says, you are the man. 58 seconds left. LeGrand ball from their own 42. I would imagine that we're going to see the victory formation here. Jackie and Dave Fox says, good job on the broadcast. Dodsey, grab that, Bennett. It's so windy in here that my hot chocolate just flipped over into my lap. Good thing it's so cold in here that it's not hot. First and 10 Tigers. They'll take a knee here. Victory formation for the Tigers. Dino May on the Facebook feed says, all right, boys, win state so we can start wrestling season. Big victory here for the Tigers. They come in number 2 in the state. Next week they'll play in the semifinals. What a great season so far for these Tigers. My player of the game on offense for the Tigers, Logan Williams. Logan Williams was everywhere today. And then I'm going to give player of the game on defense to Meyer Whitmore. Even though my man for 4A defensive player of the year is Jared Armstrong, I'm going to give player of the game for defense to Meyer Whitmore. He showed up and showed out tonight. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Sierra Leah and Howerton Lavelle, I'm not positive. It depends on who wins, I think, this tonight. I don't know the scores of all the games. Dana London says, well done, men. I appreciate everybody for tuning in tonight, and we're gonna go warm up. We're gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching EO Alive, your connection to Eastern Oregon. I'm Doddsy, and I'm out.